and that is unbelievably tender. First thing we're going to do is we're going to cure the salmon. This is super easy and massively impressive, okay? So we can make the cure, which is quite simply half a cup of sugar, regular white sugar, the other half of the cup, just regular old-fashioned table salt. Now don't worry about the salt content of this, you're actually going to wash everything off, but what it's going to do, it's going to draw out some of the moisture, it's going to firm up the fish, and we're going to add some aromatics to give it some flavour. We're just going to chop up some bay leaves, squeeze them a bit. I can already smell this. The oils from the bay leaf are already coming out, and that's going to soak into all of this lovely curing stuff. 3 or 4 cloves. You don't have to put any of this in, but smash them. Simple as that. Then we've got some nutmeg, which I'm just going to grate. Get that. Just give it a stir with your hands. And that's it. Now, we've got 2 pieces of salmon here. In an ideal world, this is great for a whole side of salmon. It's great for a half a side of salmon. But that's the only thing the fishmongers add, so I'm using these 2 today. Give them a little cut through the flesh, just to allow the cure to get into the flesh again. Drop it into here, and cover it. And what you're going to see over the course of the next couple of hours is this is going to start to turn translucent, and tons of the moisture from this fish is going to come out. And now leave that for minimum 45 minutes up to a couple of hours. The salmon's been coated in the sugar and salt cure for about 2 hours, and you can see now this has become, well, it's firm, it's hard. The salt has soaked out all of the moisture of this salmon. So first things first, we're going to rinse it all off very thoroughly and make sure all the salt is removed. A lot firmer than it was before, and the colour's changed as well now. The colour is a really gorgeous deep red, deep orange colour. Grab a kitchen towel and dry these thoroughly. The salmon fillets are nice and dry, and the next stage of this is to make the salt crust. And this is really simple. Grab yourself a big bowl, get yourself some coarse sea salt, cheap as chips. Pour it all in. With an egg, separate the white of the egg from the yolk. And the egg, the white of the egg is going to basically, it's going to bind this mixture together. So get it in your hands, mix it together, and you're looking for the consistency of wet sand. We're probably going to need both of these. Now these are cheap, they're like 80p for a tub. Break that open, pour it in. Now this method of cooking, if you like, can be done with fish, it can be done with lamb, it can be done with pretty much anything that you'd roast, even chicken. Now, that's it done. So you can see the consistency of that is wet sand. You can make a sand castle out of this. Get yourself an oven dish, layer it with some of the salt. I'm going to do these together, so I'm going to put them like this on there, and we're going to cover this. Now don't panic, these will not taste of salt. The idea is you're almost creating an airtight package around this, so if you've got holes in it, the steam is going to leave and the fish won't be moist. So don't blame my video, have another look at it. And that's done. So we're going to pop that in the oven. That will take around about 25 minutes at about 180s in a fan assisted oven, and then when it comes out we're going to crack it open like a piñata. Now one thing I will say is this is an awesome dish to do when you've got people coming round, because there's a bit of flair, there's a bit of showmanship to the dish, and that's what you want. You want an experience when you're eating food, and this will be part of it. Salt crusted salmon, been in the oven for about 30 minutes. Now we're now going to take this out and you can see the crust. So this has now formed a solid, rock hard crust on the salmon. So let's crack it open. Let's put this over here. Now with a brush, really simply, just wipe off the salt. Peel that skin off. And that is unbelievably tender. Look at that. Now that is scorching hot, as usual. And that is fabulous. It's incredibly succulent. The flesh itself is totally delicate. It's beautiful. To be fair, that doesn't look pretty. I know that. But in terms of taste and texture and flavour, it's phenomenal. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to it. Check out TheoCooks.com for some more recipes, and if there's anything else you'd like to see, just let me know. But no flesh! Don't put that bit in.